as we move forward. And you'll notice there is some small chances over the next 48 hours, primarily here on Thursday. So tomorrow, 30% chance. That's mainly for the far southern part of the state. We're talking about Stevens Point and further south. But Thursday, that could extend into central, even northern Wisconsin. Slim chance of flurries or drizzle on Friday, otherwise looking mainly dry, and then a fairly dry pattern as we track into the weekend. Here's what you're going to want to wear if you're going to be outside. Thankfully, it should be on the warmer side, so you don't really need to dress to the nines out there, but you still will likely want at least a warm sweatshirt on. Umbrella, very handy on Thursday, but you might not need it out there tomorrow, especially for most of us in central or northern Wisconsin. In terms of gloves, you don't necessarily need them, but always handy. I put the liners on there as well, though, as you don't necessarily need those really thick gloves here over the next couple of days. And then in terms of what to wear in terms of boots, or, well, that would be snow boots and rain boots, as we're going to be seeing still very snowy conditions and, of course, melting snowfall. Let's turn that door over, and you can see you still want that water-resistant coat, as well as once we do have that rainfall move in. If you don't have something to keep the rain off of you, well, it's just not going to be so comfortable. Satellite and radar picture here across the state, not showing too much in Wisconsin. A weather pattern passed by the southern part of the state earlier is now cleared out. There's a little bit of drizzle shaping up in central Iowa, but likely not to have much of an impact here out there tonight. This larger weather system, though, does still move through the southern part of the area, and it is on a northerly track. Will eventually be moving into Wisconsin, as we mentioned, on Thursday. So let's take a look at what that's going to look like. Overnight tonight, mainly dry. We do hold on to our cloud cover. Unfortunately, looking at another gray day out there here for Wednesday. Southern part of the state seeing a little bit of rain and mixing developing here for Wednesday afternoon. Once again, that's south of Stevens Point, but most of us here central and northern Wisconsin still look to be dry out there on Wednesday, other than maybe some potential developing fog. Heading into Thursday, a little bit of a different story. That rainfall moves in around midday and will continue for Thursday afternoon. This time is going to be more towards central and northern Wisconsin, while still existing here in the southeastern corner of the state. And we could maybe have a little bit of a mixing layer here in the northern half, where we could have colder temperatures, but it's still going to be on the rainy side. Thankfully, it's not a ton of rain headed our way. We're only looking at about a quarter of an inch of rain or less across much of the News 9 area. Tonight down to 25, east winds of 5 miles per hour. Forecast tomorrow very similar to today, 35 degrees, lots of cloud cover. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. How warm are we going to get? 36 Thursday, 38 on Friday, potentially seeing a few 40s in the southern part of the state. 37 and dry throughout the weekend, 35 Sunday, 38 on Monday. Comes with a small chance of rain or snow north.